Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Okay, in this new video I wanted to share with you my thoughts about the new ranked mode that was implemented in Deadlock a few days ago. So basically now we have two separate game modes to choose from. The standard mode, which is the standard Deadlock mode that we played until now, and the ranked mode. What do you need to do in order to play ranked? Once you select the ranked mode, you basically have to select a minimum of 3 characters to be eligible to play ranked. But it's not just that simple. You need some requisites in order to play a specific character. I will show you what are the requisites. First, let's talk about this little hub that they added here. That basically shows the rank that you have achieved right now. On this little blackboard you can see the season, the name of the player, and the progression bar of your current rank. And also here below you can see on the bottom left the last game that you did. If you won the game you will see a happy smiley, and if you lost the game you will see a sad smiley. So once you open this hub you will see plenty of information. So you will see the season. We are in the beta season 1. You will see the date of start of the season, which was July 30th, and the date of the end, which will be October 8, 2026. Below my name you will see the rank that you have achieved. If you still have to do placement games, you will not see your rank, of course, but you will see the number of placement games that you have to do. The total number of games that you will need to calibrate your rank will be 8. And you can play these games only in solo queue. Below you will see the progression of the rank. These two little shields that I will explain later what they do. The highest rank that you reached inside of this season, the peak rank, and your current win streak. So here you will see all of the ranks that they added into the game. Most of the ranks also resemble meta ranks that you can find in other competitive games, like for example silver, gold, platinum, etc. And then you have the top ranks. So let's check some information. So in order to be eligible to play ranked, you must have at least 60 total wins on your account in the starter mode. And you must also have at least 3 heroes with 15 wins on each in standard mode. So if you want to play a hero inside of ranked, at least you have to score 15 wins on 3 separate heroes, and then you can queue those heroes in ranked, not more, not less. Players are only allowed to queue up for ranked as a solo or duo, but this is not for placements. For placements only solo. And duo parties must be within 1 rank up or down from each other. So I mean full rank, not sub rank. So for example, if you are an emissary, you can play with a ritualist player or with an oracle player, but you cannot play with a mystic player or a phantom player. Eternus players instead can only queue with other Eternus players who are within 3 sub ranks of each other. So, like I said before, you must complete 8 solo calibration games, and the max rank you can exit calibration with is Oracle 6. So, from what I have seen, the vast majority of players that were Eternus before this update ended the calibration no matter what around Oracle 3, Oracle 4, Oracle 5, and some of them also Oracle 6. Leveling up. Each win-loss will grant you plus minus 250 points, 250 points on average. And these numbers may vary slightly on the expectation of the matchmaker or from the win streaks. So there are no loss streaks yet, but you will have win streaks, and those win streaks will increase your the points that you will earn. You will see a rank points update with a visible progress bar after each match. So remember these little shields that we anticipated before. So when you are promoted to a new rank or sub-rank, you will earn the motion protection tokens, which are these shields. For full badge rank ups, you will earn 5 tokens, and for each sub-rank you will earn 2. So if you lose while the motion protection is active and you go below 0 points, instead of dropping, you will stay in the same rank and that token will be consumed. The motion protection token will be consumed. To advance from a sub-rank to another sub-rank, you will need 1000 rank points, and to advance from a big rank to another big rank, you will need 2000 rank points. At the highest rank, the rule changed slightly. You still gain or lose rank points the same as before, but the sub-ranks are no longer fixed points amounts. Instead, once a day, sub-ranks are assigned according to the percentile of players within the Eternus rank. Okay, so this is solely for Eternus. Another important change is that even if we still don't have any kind of draft, so inside of games, so any kind of pick order, bans and stuff like that, in pre-game waiting area, once you enter a new ranked match, you will first see a breakdown of the ranks of all players in the game. Then once you enter pre-game, you can choose to change your hero to improve your team composition or swap lanes with allies. So when you enter game, you will still receive one of the heroes that you selected in the main menu. But in the pre-game phase, you can still choose to change your hero to improve your team composition or swap lanes with allies and to better adapt to the enemy composition. Okay, so from this bottom on the bottom right, you can see the leaderboards based on the character and on regions also. From the tab matches, you will see the matches that you have played currently and the points that you have gained from each match, if it's a win or a loss. And in the heroes tab, you will see the heroes that are eligible for you to play ranked with. Like I said, you need 15 wins for with an hero for that hero to be eligible to play ranked. The season history is not viewable. It will be viewable once the season ends. And it's pretty much it. Deadlock developers decided to not implement a draft system yet because they thought it was too early for the game. There are still too few characters. But certainly now that we have the possibility to change our hero in the pre-game session, now we have more agency. More control in our games, because we will be able to to select heroes that fit our team composition better, and that can also maybe counter some enemy picks. So overall, you can adapt to the game better and improve your chances of winning. So this was a kind of a good change. the decision to prevent people that, from using heroes on which they don't have 15 wins yet. I think it's made to get rid of Smurfs. By Smurf, I mean basically people that make a secondary account to play in a lower elo and get easier games. So this way, you need 45 wins to even be able to start a ranked game. 15 on each character, so it's kind of hard for a Smurf to just make a new account and start to abuse players with a lower skill ceiling. And this is also useful to prevent people from becoming OTPs. I mean, like those people that only play one single character are specialists on that characters. And this is a good decision for ranked, I think, because those people, even if their idea of the game is to play only one character, they are not competitive and they may ruin the experience for other players in ranked, because if that single hero gets banned, then the OTP player is basically useless because he can't play anything else. So this is a good way to kind of force people that want to be OTPs to play more than one character, and thus be at least a little bit useful even if they lose their main character to a ban. That's it for the changes. Let me know what's your opinion in the comments, guys. I think overall this was a very good implementation to the game. And of course the system will need a few weeks to properly calibrate and to give people some kind of a balanced experience with skill levels and etc. So it will need time the system will need time to settle in, but I think that these changes were overall really good. Let me know what do you think in the comments, and thank you for watching. See you on the next videos, guys.